Very interesting.
Wow, so pretty.
Wow.
It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Mo.
Welcome to the State of the State Parks. On today's episode, Mo and I traveled south down to the Salton Sea. It sits on the native land of the Cahuilla people, aka, excuse me if I say this wrong, the Ewa-Qualetum people.
Estimates that historians make said that the Cahuilla people were possibly numbered at 10,000 back when the lake was originally called Lake Cahuilla, aka the well above seawater.
Back then, the lake was brimming with fish and the wildlife thrived. Once the Europeans moved in, though, it all changed.
The Salton Sea lies about an hour south of Palm Springs and about 2.5 hours west of San Diego. It sits at one of the lowest spots on planet Earth at 227 feet below sea level.
The current Salton Sea was created in 1905 during an extremely wet winter. Flooding broke the canals, and that led to 16 months of the Colorado River flooding into that oh-so-low spot we just talked about, the Salton Sea.
By the 1950s, the Salton Sea had blown up as quite a vacation destination. News articles say that traffic was backed all the way up to the 10 freeway, which is a good 25 miles away.
In its heyday, the area was popping with marinas, yacht clubs, boat life, golf courses, and celebrities. The Salton Sea became a huge hotspot.
The current state of the Salton Sea is sadly a little bleak. Salton Sea is having some troubles with less than 3 inches of rainfall every year. The only other water going into the Salton Sea is agricultural runoff, which is often tainted with chemicals and pesticides.
The sea is currently about 50% more salty than the ocean. Not good for boats, not good for fish, not really good for anyone or anything. There are a number of efforts to clean up the Salton Sea and the surrounding area. We discovered a few of them on our trip.
Okay, so we started at the campground on the north side and spent our day going clockwise around the sea.
We hope to tour the campgrounds, Bombay Beach, and the Sunny Bono Natural Preserve. We plan to drive the whole loop around the entire sea. Fingers crossed.
We will pick up with our sunrise on the edge of the sea. We started walking at the visitor center and made our way out to the water.
What time is it, Mo?
6:30 a.m. People are sleeping. We're in an RV campground. And it was
Got in late after
very
the
dark.
sun sets.
This is our first view of it.
It's gorgeous.
Look at the snow on the mountains over there. Oh, and the train. So we're at the headquarters state park camping ground.
Hear the train.
Wow. Train is not joking. It's coming. There she goes.
So the train goes probably like 200 feet from where all the RV spots are.
It's very loud.
Didn't really bother us while we were sleeping though.
Is this a big brittle bush?
It does look like a big brittle bush.
Yeah.
The brittle bush is a bush that has been tricking us for months now. It's a bush that looks just like white sage, and it's all over Southern California. If you think it's white sage, it might be brittle bush.
Just seen a bunch of native plants. We're by the Salton Sea Visitor Center.
A bunch of picnic tables with roof things so you could have a nice lunch, maybe a barbecue.
Little pergola.
Pergola, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Now, is this salt bush?
I don't know. I guess we should seek it, huh?
Salt bushes.
Salt bushes. What
Big
type of...
salt bush I got if I went close.
There it is.
Wow, the sunrise on the mountains over there. Now,
Oh, you gotta take that photo.
those mountains are...
Wow, so pretty.
Wow.
Take this photo so you guys can see what we're seeing.
Okay, so now we're kind of like literally walking parallel from the visitor center towards the sea.
At one time, the Salton Sea boasted 18 docks for boats to get in. That's how popular it was.
Okay, here we are. We're back. We're at the Salton Sea. We're on what we think is like an old dock that they kind of like destroyed and made into just like a concrete pile.
We've seen a couple American coots. Sadly, the American coots look like they are looking for food in the agricultural runoff that was really gross. It's not the greatest thing for our bird friends.
But they have done a lot of work here, planting a lot of native plants along this runoff slough. Hopefully.
Yeah, we've seen some iodine bush.
Ooh, look at these guys. They got like pink legs.
Oh, wow.
Am I right?
Yeah, these birds flying right over the water.
White body, black.
Black wings, pink hind leg. Search the web for blackbird, pink legs, white body, Salton Sea.
Speeding up this search.
It's the black-necked stilt.
Huh?
Yeah, so we're seeing these black-necked stilts. They're skimming over the water in groups of like 7 or 8. And then they seem to be all stopping in the same little spot to have themselves a little talk. It's a stilt hangout. Good morning, everyone.
The Salton Sea, for birds, is still a very major destination. Here's a small list of birds that make the sea a key spot on their migration. We've got least bitterns, white-faced ibis, wood storks, redheads, and California black rails. 50% of the ruddy duck species uses the Salton Sea for migration, and 90% of the eared grebe population winters at the Salton Sea. Don't get me started on the burrowing owls. Oops, that's a spoiler for later.
Later on today, we're going to drive around, I think, the whole, see what we see and kind of broadcast our drive.
And try to look for some of these like restoration or mitigation, like dust mitigation projects that they have started or completed or half started and not finished.
Yeah, there's a big history with the Salton Sea. We could go into it, but there are so many videos out there of what's gone on in the Salton Sea and how the sea was a sea and now it's got no new water. There's a lot of debate on which way it goes and how it should be done.
We're just here checking it out.
There's like a seagull.
Salton Seagull.
I get what you did there.
But you can see how, I mean, truly gorgeous it would have been. The sea on your left, there's mountains on your left if you're walking. I think we're walking north towards Mecca.
You'd think that we were walking in sand, but I'm pretty sure these are all
just barnacles.
Barnacles, shells, bones, something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're walking north towards Mecca on the beach. And on the right, there's like beautiful Joshua Tree type, like gorgeous mountains.
And across the sea, there's also another mountainscape.
And then there's snow on some of this mountain up north. It's real pretty.
I'll tell you what, if you want a real isolated experience where you're all alone,
This would be it.
this is it.
I kind of want to touch one of these barnacles. I'm doing it.
What's it feel like?
Oh, it's weird.
Like a shell?
It's like a tooth.
Oh,
It's
weird.
like a ghost tooth. Look,
Ghost tooth?
look.
Very interesting. They kind of look like teeth.
Ghost teeth.
Ghost teeth. We'll put that on our website as ghost teeth. Just
Whoa, look at this one.
blow them out of your hand.
It's a big one.
What do you think they are?
It's a big barnacle.
They're just barnacles.
Yeah, straight up Barneys.
I like ghost teeth better.
Ghost teeth are pretty cool. The barnacle we found was a striped acorn barnacle, Amphibolanus amphitrite, from the CalNemo website. This barnacle was first described by Darwin in 1854. Its native range is difficult to determine because it is part of a complex of similar species and prone to transport on ships' hulls. A remarkable invasion took place in the 1940s. The barnacles were introduced from San Diego Bay to the Salton Sea with buoys used to mark seaplane landing areas and were very abundant by 1944. Over time, their numbers have multiplied to astronomical proportions, and the beaches of the Salton Sea are actually made up of billions of crushed barnacles.
What?
We uploaded a picture of our ghost tooth barnacle at stateofthestateparks.com under the tab Gallery. Check it out.
Hearing a little tweet. What do we think that tweet is? Back to Song Sparrow, maybe? Birdin'.
Ooh. Is that green guy?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he sounds like. He's all cheap. Come look at me.
See if we can find him to take a picture of him. Good morning, Mr. Birdins.
Look at this salt bush king.
Hanging out in this big bush that you're talking about.
I think so.
Oh.
Hey.
There he is.
There he goes.
Good morning.
See, so there's this habitat too for these birds. They can make some nests and have some time to relax before they're on their next journey.
Ooh, here's that same plant that we're
Yeah.
having trouble tagging, but it's
Fully
got some
blooming.
pink to it now.
Pink and perps.
So maybe now.
Ooh, salt cedar. I had it for a second. I think it's salt cedar.
Salt eater!
I can't get it to tag, but I
got
saw
it right here. Right there. New species introduced. But maybe they introduced it to handle the salt. That's totally why, right?
Honeybee.
Turns out the salt cedar isn't that great for this area. It comes from the old world Asia Mediterranean area. It prevents native grasses and shrubs from recovering by exuding salt from its leaves and roots. It grows faster than native plants, and animals don't really like the taste of it. And the honey that the bees make using its flowers is considered an inferior quality. So, we were wrong.
That was so fun. What's this guy?
Ugh.
This kind of looks like California sunflower bush, but small.
The brittle bush?
No, but it could be.
You are right, sunflower family. Sea oxeye. What is that? Also introduced.
I know, I got Iva 6 out of 7. I wonder what this guy is. This guy's different.
He's also different. Four-wing saltbush.
4-wing salt bush. Here, let me get in the sun.
New species.
I got it. 4-wing salt bush.
Good morning. How are you? All
Very
right.
good, thank you.
It's only 7:15. Got up early today.
Yeah, we did. Even though we went to bed late for us, 9 o'clock.
Whew.
Look out.
Whew. We are early birds, Mo and I.
Very early.
I like to wake up before the sun, do some yoga.
Speaking of yoga.
So we went back to our trailer, got in our pickup truck, and we started driving south down the sea. And we made our way to Bombay Beach.
Hi.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. We're back.
What time is it, Mo?
It's 8:09 a.m. and we are driving south from Mecca.
On the 111?
Correct.
111 highway.
And there was I watched some documentary where these old timers were basically talking about how this road used to be backed up all the way to like Palm Springs with people trying to get to the Salton Sea back in the day. Oh, that might have been a kestrel.
Yeah, it looked like a kestrel.
Ooh. We're gonna have to come peep that guy later. We get real excited for
Mo and I
kestrels.
have a big thing for kestrels.
Kest heads.
Is that Kest heads?
I know how to say it.
We can make that up. Kesty. We're Kesties.
We're Kestries.
We're Kesty besties. From the Merlin Bird ID app, the American kestrel, a petite falcon roughly the same size as a mourning dove, but with a larger head and a wider tail. In flight, note long, narrow wings and a square-tipped tail. This is a really big sea. This reminds me of the Great Lakes, how vast they are and how at times you don't see the other side of the Great Lakes because they're so big.
It's really big.
Hey, so I did a little deep dive here, and I found out that if you're standing at about 10 feet where your eyes are, and you're looking at the horizon, you're going to be able to see about 3.87 miles away. So that's the distance at which the horizon falls off. The Salton Sea, 35 miles long, so it makes sense why we can't see the other side.
Ooh, I'm seeing some planting.
Ooh!
Or hay bales.
Hay bales, I think.
They look pretty square.
Hay bales? Ooh, water.
Oh, hey.
Ugh.
Hay bales.
Okay, there's a big bird there.
Big old raven.
Big raven. Ooh, good morning. Yeah, they say that ravens aren't as into the urban lifestyle. The crows are big in the urban times. They like to go to the cities, and the ravens actually don't spend as much time in the cities.
I don't think I knew that. Oh, so one of the other projects that the dust mitigation projects they did was planting a bunch of native mesquite and palo verde trees. And said they treated some with like salt water before to see if it helped them like acclimate.
I think that was a video from 2022. Maybe we'll link that.
Yeah, we totally should. About to take a right here and go towards Bombay Beach, baby.
Bombay Beach.
I want to take some photos here.
Welcome to Bombay Beach.
Here we are.
What do we see? So there seems to be a big communications tower, and then on the left there are a bunch of what look like houses that were perhaps built in the 50s, and then I've seen a bunch of trailers.
So I'm kind of looking at double eyes. What's this
What
sign about?
is this?
It's like a girl enjoying the hay bales. Ooh, maybe it's about the hay bale project.
Maybe
Hold on,
it's
take a picture.
about the hay bale project.
And it's all like, I'm a woman.
Whatever
hay
this is, this picture is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, wow, the ski in.
The Ski Inn from Wikipedia is the only restaurant and bar left in Bombay Beach, California. Purports to be the lowest bar in the Western Hemisphere at 223 feet or 68 meters below sea level. Originally, there were 5 bars in Bombay Beach. However, now it is the only one left in the area and is still popular among local residents. From Time Out magazine, it was named after water skiing, a popular activity at the Salton Sea during the 1950s. Now, new construction is no longer permitted at the Salton Sea due to its position right on the San Andreas Fault, which is why it remains the only bar and restaurant in town.
What are we seeing, Mo?
I'm seeing their hay bale project. And if you drive over there, I'll go take a picture of their sign. Vegetation and dust control. This is cool. This is cool.
All right, so we've stopped really quick. Mo's going over and she's taking a picture of a sign that's talking about the vegetation enhancement and dust control that's occurring here. And one of the things they're doing is this hay bale project where they're putting out hay bales to stop the dust from creating big dust clouds and dust storms.
I got some paperwork.
Nice.
The State of California Salton Sea Management Program is implementing projects on exposed Salton Sea lake bed to reduce wind-blown dust and improve habitat value. The vegetation enhancement projects are designed to enhance the growth of existing native plants and promote new growth in currently open areas.
Cool.
Continue reading from that paper, Mo.
Native plants and seeds will be used to grow vegetation on site. Plants have been grown from locally harvested seeds that have been tested to tolerate the salinity that is present in the region. Grass bales are placed on site to protect growing plants from wind abrasion and dust inundation. Once established, the vegetation will prevent soil erosion and reduce dust emission from these sites. Work is expected to continue into 2024. As plants grow and when completed, this project will establish vegetation on about 1,700 acres of exposed playa. Cool.
Whoa, what's this? Somebody's like,
Full-time garage sailing?
all-time garage sale?
Heck yeah, babe.
That's fun.
Wonder where this guy's headed with his trailer.
Whoa.
Whoa, cool.
Whoa, trailer. Yeah, we got a barrel on fire.
Barrel fire.
Somebody's burning trash. Jeez.
Whoa, that's actually a really nice camper.
Oof,
Oh,
wow.
cool. This is like blowed out and graffitied out.
Blown out houses, graffiti
Now,
houses.
I think this is the thing that Hugh Hauser was walking along with that guy. I think this is a big levee they built so the sea doesn't come and wash this place out. Jeez, there's something
Right.
going on in there. Oh.
Oh, there's like some sort of structure up there.
Huh.
Should we go that way? We should go that way.
Let's see what...
Let's go stick our noses in a place that we don't belong.
Let's do another loop of the town and see. What do you think?
Well, maybe we can take a little peek up here.
Okay.
Just you can see. I'm seeing some trussing. Let me see. big star.
Whoa.
Somebody's building something out here.
Yeah, like a
Artwork.
weird, like, carnival, like a Burning Man carnival.
I don't know, dude.
I don't either. Take a left here.
We did a little internet research and we found out that was the Bombay Beach Biennale. From their website, it's a renegade celebration of art that takes place on the edge of Western civilization, the shores of the Salton Sea.
Damn, studio. I think there might be a couple artists that live out here.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, if you want to be alone, this
be
is
alone.
the place to be. Wow, that's quite a structure.
It's like every other structure is blown out and graffiti.
Bombay all day. Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind going back and taking a picture of that. That was some nice graffiti. Oh, here's the Bayside
Whoa.
Baptist.
What's this on the left?
Oh yeah,
though?
take a picture of it.
That's a fun
Look.
installation. It's all televisions.
Look, take a pic.
All old TVs that have been painted. Wow. That's really fun.
Venmo at Bombay Beach TVs. Yeah, this is an art project. This is like a
That's an art project.
full-time Burning Man installation. It's kind of cool.
It's a bunch of old TVs all painted. I
It's a great idea.
love it. You're gonna do something with them.
Seaside Baptist. Take a right.
Taking it right.
These streets don't really even have names.
What's this
That
big
works.
egg?
Yo, there's big egg. Oh wow, this is painted really cute too. There's a bird on the side.
This is a whole.
And it looks like a nest around
Yeah,
it.
take a picture of it.
It's so cute. Wow. This is cute too.
It's a really adorable
Interesting
building.
artwork. Oh, that's cool art too.
Wind chime, muffler things.
Whoa.
What am I looking at?
Wow, look at this big fish art.
Another. It's definitely from Burning Man. Community Cafe.
Should we go
Have,
see if there's espresso?
have ourselves a latte.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go patronize this place.
It's the BBAC, that stands for the Bombay Beach Arts and Culture. This is from their website, bbartsculture.org. The Bombay Beach is a small community of about 300 permanent residents that sits on the eastern shore of the Salton Sea. Our community is diverse, with members of different socio-economic backgrounds, along with many ethnicities, and at all stages of life from young children to senior citizens. Some homeowners are permanent residents, while others maintain vacation homes here. In the winter, our population swells as people come to spend the season in the temperate desert weather. Ooh, those were some excellent lattes.
Okay, so we're picking back up. We're now on the south side of the sea.
We're at the Sunny Bono Salton Sea National Wildlife Refuge.
Sonny Bono had a lot to do with the restoration of this place back in the late 90s.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there's like a
Viewing platform.
viewing platform for maybe looking for some birds.
I bet.
Okay, we're gonna stop, but this
do
Sonny
that.
Bono thing kind of looks like a place that you can at least stop and take some pictures and maybe look at some stuff. We'll let you know how it is
There
when
might
we're
be
done.
some like interpretive whatnot.
Yeah.
Sunny Bono. Not the name you'd expect to hear down here on this obscure sea, but for our younger listeners, Sunny Bono was part of a pop duo in the late 1900s. He was partnered up with Cher, making them TV stars Sonny and Cher. Post-singing career, he became a congressman. He was inspired to make conservation of the Salton Sea part of his efforts. Renamed in 1998, the Sonny Bono Salton Sea National Wildlife Refuge was established in 1930 to protect migratory birds. The refuge encompasses 37,900 acres of habitat and has documented more than 400 bird species along the southern shore of the Salton Sea. Sonny Bono was a hero for endangered birds, and he was the first to put a national lens on this ecologically traumatized habitat. He will be missed.
Okay, so we're out of the Sonny Bono.
Wildlife Refuge.
Talked to a very nice lady in the visitor center.
She gave us a map and told us that there was a 1 mile loop down there that we could go and walk a little further and maybe see some more birds. But it seems like we're pretty far from the sea here. And then she gave us a map and was like, there's another place where you could go and look for more birds.
And then she mentioned that there's some owls.
There's been some burrowing owls seen in the area. And she gave us a map of where we could maybe go find some. So now we're on the hunt, going to look for some burrowing owls.
Hi, we're breaking in here really quick. We're going to Unit 1 at the Sunny Bono State Park Beach thing, and we were told by the lady that there were some burrowing owls, and we have found.
We saw some like wooden posts that have a picture of a burrowing owl, and it says like nesting owl, please do not fill, bury, or gas. And we saw this little tube, and this dude is just literally sitting there.
He's sitting there,
chilling, looking at us.
I think he's gonna let me take a photo of him.
I took a couple, but it's not gonna be as good as this binocular view. He is literally just chilling. What I really want to see is a bunch of them come out.
Some little babies.
Yeah, that would
All right,
be
I took a
sick.
photo. We'll put it up there, but.
Thank you, friend. Should we keep driving along? Because there's definitely a couple more posts. We love you so much. Have a nice life.
All right, we're gonna keep on trucking.
I can't believe we saw one. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Very exciting. That is my first owl sighting.
Yeah, for sure. And we've never seen a burrowing owl. We honestly didn't know what
I didn't
it
even
meant.
know that there were owls that lived in the ground until
She told
today.
us they were like opportunistic dwellers, and they would like take over things. But the farmers.
There's another one sitting outside of
oh
this
my God,
hole.
little baby.
Or that might be a rock. That might be a rock.
Hold on, go slow. Nope, that's an owl. Nope.
That's an owl. For sure, right at the bottom of it. I saw its head move.
I think you're right. He's very camouflaged. Yep, no, he moved.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an owl. Hi, bud.
Oh my God, he's so cool.
So they've made these PV. Oh, he's flying
on
away.
the flight.
They've made these PVC tube holes that you can, for the burrowing owls, so they don't use like irrigation pipes. So they've kind of created these habitats for them.
Well, because they're obviously good for the crops, but they also are trying to keep them on the opposite side of the canal.
He's doing like a bobbing right now.
They need to do work on this side of the canal.
Oh, he went into the canal now.
Oh,
I
he's
know,
coming back
he's
out.
back out.
Just go slow, just go slow. Oh, there's two.
There's another one too. We are so lucky.
There might be another one right there.
A third one. All right, I'm taking a photo.
He's sitting on the branch. So because the farmers need to do work on this side of the field, they're trying to encourage them to be on the other side of the field, but I would imagine that this is where all the good food's at.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. No, look this way. Yeah.
Wow. I got him. That was a great photo.
Oh my gosh. Now there's another hole here, another tube. Like I might have just flown in.
Look at this dude. Look at him.
He's just chilling.
Hi, buddy.
Are you alright?
Hi.
Might be older. He looks gray.
Oh wow. His whole head just
I was
spun
like,
around.
He just did the owl head spin thing. Thank you. Be good.
We are so lucky.
Thank you.
Hi, sir.
Hello,
How
good
are
sir.
you? He's looking right at us.
Just want.
Oh, he made a noise. You guys might have heard that. Weep. Oh wow. He's doing the bob thing again.
I don't know what the bob activity's about.
No, but I am freaking out.
From the owlresearchinstitute.org, owls are not really able to move their eyes in their sockets, so they have to move their entire heads in a somewhat exaggerated manner to change their field of view. This bobbing and head swaying motion is called motion parallax, and it helps birds, not just owls, more accurately judge distances. As they move their heads around like that, they're changing their visual perspectives, which helps them figure out how far away different objects are. This behavior also helps owls pinpoint sounds.
I think there's more right here on
Yeah.
the right.
Oh my God, there's two standing there. Do you see them? Okay, go slow.
This is such an exciting
We're like literally on a nature safari that nobody knows about.
Look at these owls.
Hold
There's
on.
two of them.
Oh wait, they're talking inside the tube. There's somebody else in the tube. Or they're protecting the babies.
I got a good shot of the tube.
Did you get a shot with the tube with the post?
Look. Wow. That is
One
so
more
cool.
down
Now what do we see here? What looks like maybe
geese.
about 20 geese?
Yeah.
White geese.
Ooh. What was that noise? Is that a frog?
There's another.
Yeah. Owl tube.
No.
Oh, I saw another owl tube up here though.
I don't think we're actually on the right road. I think we accidentally turned on the wrong road, but
We kept going because we saw all these burrowing owl tubes. That
what a
was
gift.
Incredible.
Oh, wow. That bird just made that noise and all those other birds freaked out.
Yeah.
It sounded like an osprey or something.
What's that bird?
One side of us is a lake that has what I think is like 200 ducks maybe, and on the other side is a field with 10,000
Seagulls?
10,000 seagulls going absolutely crazy.
Squawking it up.
We're right on the way to the Sunny Bono Unit 1.
Which we're not really sure what it is, but excited to see it.
Apparently there's some,
Wow, egret. Right there.
yeah. I think this might be one of these boxes that you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get out too.
Photography blind.
Photography blinds they have out here.
Photography blinds. A tent or a structure sometimes camouflaged. It provides a hidden spot for photographers to get that sweet up-close shot.
Oh yeah, we've made it. We're about to have made it. I see another photography blind.
That was a lot of seagulls.
That was an insane amount of seagulls.
Okay, there's a little parking spot. Looks like we got a little perch to look at birds.
A little.
Okay.
There's a bathroom.
All right. We're gonna stop recording.
Okay, we are driving back to our campsite.
We've done the loop. We did the whole sea.
We're on the North Shore west side now.
About 4 miles away from our place. I've really enjoyed this, Mo. I've really enjoyed the entire trip. We saw things that I didn't know we were gonna see.
We honestly didn't really know what to expect.
The art that we saw at Bombay Beach was epic.
It was really cool, and it seems like kind of a cool art community that we might want to go like investigate a little more.
An
Kinda
amazing latte
at the little community cafe.
at the community cafe. We see a lot of date farms.
A lot of palm farms.
A lot of date palm farms.
And then a lot of people selling the dates at the intersections around
Yeah,
here, which is
Medjool.
Medjool dates.
The Medjool dates. Which
Very yummy.
we are a big fan of those dates.
Oh yeah, this is why we came in last night, but it was so dark we didn't really notice.
Came in after dark, which we would not recommend. I would say try to get here before the sun sets.
It's too dark.
It's too dark. There's no street lights.
On the right is our sea, and there is kind of a haze upon
layer.
the sea.
Well, that wraps up our first trip to the Salton Sea.
There were so many cool things to see and do.
Sure, it may seem a little desolate, sure may seem a little smelly, and we really had no idea what to expect.
But we were surprised by the intriguing beauty that we found. There's a lot of history here and a lot to consider for the sea's future, but we found no lines, no traffic, no crowds, epic vistas, and so many birds.
Absolute tranquility.
Thank you, Salton Sea. We will for sure be back.
Bye! What are you?
Very interesting.
Wow, so pretty.
Wow.
It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Mo.